All right, guys, so before we get too deep into this video, I just wanted to make a big announcement. This Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th, Zena and I are having a moving sale, big garage sale. We are announcing it to the neighborhood to let them know. So if anybody else wants to join in, we may have another yard sale in the neighborhood, or garage sale, whatever you want to call it. So we wanted to let you guys know about it. We are going to be putting up signs at all the major intersections near our neighborhood. We're not going to give out our exact address to YouTube, but it will be on Facebook. So we'll give you the major cross streets, which I'll tell you now are Northwest 164th Street and North Portland. So that's the major cross street closest to us. There will be signs there. You can just follow those signs and it'll take you right to the neighborhood. The gates will be open at 8 a.m. So if you arrive earlier than 8 a.m., you're probably not going to be able to get in yet, but we will get those signs out and make sure that it's easy for you guys to find us. This Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th, from 8 a.m. to, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 o'clock. That's what we did last time and the time before. So if you're interested, come get some inventory cheap. We would appreciate it and we would love to meet you guys. So let's get to the video. What's going on, guys? Jessica and Zena here, and I guess, what is this, day 4 of renovating the garage. So yesterday I got it taped off for color, and this morning, Zena has helped me do this. We just removed that big fan that was here. It's over here. Let me just make you guys sick. Turn the camera around and around. So there it is, off the wall. It was 3 bolts, so it was a lot easier than we imagined it would be. And the reason we decided to get rid of it is because I'm not going to use it because the wires on it they're old and dry rotted. So now I got to come back, paint over this so that I can do the blue on this wall, or it's kind of blue.
Grayish blue.
But we're working on this also. This thing's got to go. It's so old. It's, you can see up here, there are just those wires. I think I showed you that in one of the first videos possibly. Things were just electrical taped together, and that big fat wire that's up there is very brittle. So don't trust it. We're just gonna pull it off the wall. And that will actually make a great place for my big, I'm out of breath from pulling that fan. My big wooden shelf that has inventory on it will fit on that wall perfectly. So, and I'll still have a little bit of room. So that's where that's gonna go. So we need to get that, what is that, a heater? Yeah. That heater removed, but I gotta go get a fitting to cap off the gas line. So that's what we're working on this morning. And Zena's gonna go, after we get that taken care of, Zena's gonna go to the other house and start packing the kitchen so that we can cook over here. And then bring that back. And while she's doing that, I'm gonna be painting this like a grayish blue color is what we got. So we got some discounted paint that was a mist tint and it was close to what we wanted. So $9 a gallon, so we're going with it. And we'll show you. We brought the dogs over. Here they are. Hi, Cowboy. Say hi. Say hi to your friends. They're loving this backyard. Here comes little Maggie. Come here, baby girl. You say hello. Say hi, friends. Say hi, friends. They're excited. They're loving it. The cat Lucy is inside. She's been running around. She ran around all night long, hiding under the bed. She's been hanging out in the window over here on the sunroom. There's a little ledge right there, and she's been hanging out there behind the curtains, looking through things. So, so that's what we're doing, guys. So I'm gonna get going on this, and yeah, I'll check back with you guys once I've made some progress. All right, guys. So we're about to try to remove this heater. I had to go to Lowe's and get some different fittings to cap off. I had to get a cap for the gas line down here, so got that. We're sure we got the right one. We think it's just this metal band over it, and then it's resting on the floor down here. So Zena's trying to get those screws out, and we're gonna pull this thing down. Get rid of it. There we go. That's a little better. Is it working? We painted over the screws.
It's just a small tip.
That's sketchy. Look at this.
It's a small tip.
Look at this tiny little screws that were holding that thing on. That's crazy.
What do you want me to do? Try applying it?
I'm gonna make sure I'm. There we go, there we go, there we go. I feel it moving. Hooray! We did it! Good job, high five. Woo! Now, what the hell do we do with it?
Oh man, it made the pipe move nice over. The pipe moves nice over this whole thing.
Well, it doesn't have that holding it up anymore. So now, I'm filthy, but I guess I'm just gonna lay it down on the floor and then I'm gonna cap this pipe, so. Back you guys up. You can see me carry this thing and lay it down. I'm just gonna lay it on the floor right here, or else you can see. It is heavy as crap, too. Oh, shoot. Oh, that is nasty on top. There we go. Hooray! I didn't get that piece off. I feel like this turned into a home improvement channel. It's not the intent. I think that's those kids walking by again. Teenagers, whatever they are. There we go, that was easy. Here, okay, never mind. All right guys, well I'm gonna get that line capped and then I'll check back with you guys. All right guys, so I said I was going to get to working on this. I can't remember if I said I was gonna go make myself some lunch real quick, but I tried to make a keto pizza because we don't have any dishes and stuff here, so I was just gonna make myself a little keto pizza in a foil pan, because leave it to me to bring the foil pans over, but no actual pans. So I'm trying to learn this new stove. It's like a convection oven, I think. I've got to look it up and figure it out, but I burnt 2 keto pizzas in a row. So it took me a while, but I finally got back out here and got the first layer done on the kills on this spot where that heater was and where that blower was. But one other thing I wanted to mention to you guys, where did I sit that down at? I don't remember. I'll just show you real quick. So when I was doing this gas line, I looked it up to make sure that I didn't skip any steps or anything, because it's not something I've ever done, but it's pretty basic. So something that is important with gas lines, when you put, not that, I'm sorry, I know I'm making this a home improvement show, but if you ever run into this, so right here is where we capped that off. You can see that that Teflon tape there is yellow. Normally what you see on like regular old plumbing lines is white, and it's very cheap. It's like $1 or $1.50 a roll, but it's not rated for gas. So make sure if somebody comes to work on your gas lines, or if you do it yourself, make sure you get the yellow Teflon tape, because it's rated for gas and it helps prevent leaks. So very easy thing to do. It cost me like $3.50 for the roll, which is way more expensive than the other, but worth it. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys before I get going. And I don't think we've shown the paint color. I don't know how well it'll translate because I don't have an actual light. I'm working off of the little bit of daylight we get in here. But we found these gallons of paint, so it's paint and primer, so hopefully it will help masking some of the bleed through that we've been dealing with. But we were gonna pick up regular gallons of paint and have them mixed to like a light gray. But then I just happened to walk past the mist tint rack at Lowe's, and this is the color that it's gonna be. So these were $9. The like cheapest gallon of paint that we could find, the most economy, was around 20 to 25 bucks still. So we got 2 gallons. There just happened to be 2 of them, which is what we need. Should cover all the walls because I'm not doing the ceiling again. So we paid 18 bucks for 2 gallons. So that's really awesome. Oh, one other thing I was gonna tell you guys about on the reselling note. So you guys that have been around for a while probably have heard me talk about selling board game parts and pieces. One that I've had that I listed recently, and then I had a second one of that board game, listed the pieces again, has been selling quickly. So it's called Pollyanna. It was the version that I had 2 of them from the same year, were 1951/1952. The instruction sheet says 1951 and the box says 1952, but it's just, I'm selling off the little pawns. One of the sets that I had the pawns. It's a little cup that you roll the dice out of, and the dice for each person, for all 4 people. And I sold all 4 of those to one person, and combined, I listed them separately, each little set, all of the blue, all the green, all the yellow, and all the red. And I listed those separately. I sold all 4 to one person for $51 and I think 96 cents. I'll put it on the screen for you. And then I had a second one out in the garage that I thought was in storage, but I saw it out in the garage and I grabbed it, and it was missing the cups and the dice, but it had all of the pawns. I've already sold 2 sets of the pawns for either $7 or $8.99 a piece. I'll put that on the screen for you too. So old vintage board games, check them out. Look up on eBay the title of the game and put parts or put pieces or something like that, and check and see, because some of them can sell pretty well. I also sold today another Monopoly mover, just one of the little metal mover pieces for like $2.99, $3.99, which is really not much, but if you have a template set up for those, if you're not sure how to set up templates, I do have a video for that. I'll put a thumbnail for that here for you too. If you have a template set up for that, like I do, all I have to do is go in, put in the pictures for whatever, and change just a couple of little things, like the name of whatever board game it goes to, if there's a different color or whatever in the title, and then throw in a couple of item specifics, and they're done. It takes me 5 minutes to list one max. I mean, it's pretty quick once you get a bunch of them going. So, I mean, it's small money for each piece, but it's so easy. So if you're looking for easy listings and small stuff because you don't have a lot of space, board game parts and pieces can sometimes be worth your time. Not all board games are great. Some of them you'll sit on the parts forever, but anyways, I wanted to mention that so you guys at least get some reselling content. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started cutting in with this blue while I let that white dry, and then once I get so far, I'll come back and put another layer on that so that I can get that wall done later today. Hey guys, it's actually the next day. I got about halfway through cutting in the blue on the shop, and we had more things to get done before it got too late at night, and so I had to stop about, I think I got to about right here, and I've gone through and finished this just now, and it looks crazy and there's a lot of little spots. That's because there are so many little imperfections in these walls, from nails and screws and all the shelves that were in the wall and all kinds of stuff. So I tried to hit those with the brush a little bit just to make them not have the little white dots after I paint the blue. But so it is actually really blue. You can see I had to put a couple of clip-on shop lights in here because the lighting is so bad. It's raining really hard right now. Check this out here. I'm like squirrel moment here, just going back and forth. Look at this rain, y'all. Coming right on up to the edge. I think I'm gonna like this color. Plus there's gonna be like my big wooden inventory shelf will be over here. Over there will be more inventory shelving, probably, I think that's how I'm gonna arrange it. But so you won't see it won't be just like in your face blue, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. One thing I keep meaning to address, since I have the camera on myself right now, I have been wearing the same clothes over and over again, and I don't want you guys to think that we're just gross and don't change our clothes. They're just our painting clothes. They have been washed, but the paint just doesn't come off of them, so I'm not gonna ruin another set of clothing. So just in case any of you were wondering, yes, we are washing these. They just still look like crap. And I chose not to wear a hat today because my hair is getting long enough that my hat tends to slip, and when I'm trying to paint, it's a pain in the butt. So anyway, I think that was our only update so far, but I'm gonna get to rolling this and then I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, you guys, so I'm finally done with the painting, I think, other than fine tuning the windows, the trim around the windows and such. So it's 7 p.m. at night. I worked on this for a large portion of the day. Xena was off doing other things, packing at the other house and taking care of other stuff, while I did this, just trying to divide and conquer, get as much done as we could. Yeah, I'm really happy with the results. Here's a look. This wall over here is like pretty darn dry. The part behind me is not so dry, so it still looks a little splotchy. This, you're catching a nice little glare from my little clip-on lights. The lighting in here is terrible, so we're definitely gonna have to get some shop lights to put up here. And I think that'll make all the difference in the world. It's great during the day with the daylight, but once nightfall hits, it gets a little dark and dank in here, but it's looking pretty good. I'm real happy with it. The blue was kind of a surprise, like I mentioned earlier. We thought it was gonna be a little bit more gray, but this side over here looks a little yellow because we've got kind of the warm lights up here. I need to swap those out for daylight bulbs so it doesn't cast this kind of yellowy hue to it, but yeah, I'm really happy with it, guys. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what you think of the blue. I think it's gonna look awesome once fixtures and everything are in here. It won't be as like crazy blue, punch you in the face blue, you know, but I love it. So anyway, guys, if you would like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget, leave us a comment down below. We do love hearing from you guys. We've got quite a few regulars that leave comments on every single video, and it's so fun. I feel like I'm kind of slowly getting to know some of you. We've got a lot of Oklahomans here. If you are an Oklahoman and you've never dropped a comment down below, let me know. I would love to hear from you. I love that we have so many Okies that watch our channel, and yeah, we just really appreciate you, all of you. Even if you prefer not to comment, we still appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.